Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have another project share video to share with you guys using up another 6x6 pad, which you guys know is my goal for this month. So yay, we're doing another one. We smashed another one. This is awesome so far, but I was able to use up the Peppermint Stripe by Recollections, and this had 24 sheets. I did pull some other sheets from my stash from like another 12 by 12 collection that was just like red and white, because this collection was mostly red and white with a little bit of green. These are the only scraps that I have left, but I'm adding that to my little strip pile of scraps, of Christmas scraps in particular, because I'm going to be doing a project with that, so that will be coming. But yeah, we smashed another 6x6 pad and I'm so happy about that. So let me share with you guys what I made and let's get into the video. And actually, I still have this out, which is the red and white Christmas. This is like where I pulled from. So I cut up or cut into some other sheets as well, but that's what I pulled from in order to add to here where I needed it. I think I used a snowflake. You guys will see these little mittens and stuff like that. Possibly some of the plaid design. And the red maybe. So I did pull a little bit from here. This is still very full of a 12 by 12 pad, but I pulled a little bit just to complete this 6x6 album. So this is actually a tutorial that I have made. There's a tutorial on my channel, and there's a cutting guide on my coffee. From the cutting guide, you guys could also access the tutorial and everything like that. But I love following along with a cutting guide. It makes it so much easier to be able to make a bunch of these. Like, you don't have to do all the paper matting at once, but do the base of the album, and then whenever you have time, just do the paper matting. It makes it so much easier. But this is the cutting guide. It's the Bon Voyage Island Adventure album. Same style as this, just now in a Christmas theme. Okay, so that's what I did here. I pulled a cut apart from, or actually some cut aparts I think from here. Either might be from that red and white Christmas I just shared with you guys by Recollections, or some might be from Christmas Flora by Echo Park. This one in particular is Christmas Flora by Echo Park. I've got leaves here from a leaves bundle die set from Scrap Diva Designs. You guys could use the code Carolina for 10% off. I love cutting out a bunch of leaves at a time. Okay, it's a great way of using up my gold scraps as well. I do it with black scraps for Halloween. I do it with green scraps for any other time, but for these projects in particular, I really liked the gold. So I did the gold. I also have Hobby Lobby flowers, little poinsettia flowers, and then you see a little peppermint back there. That is using a KS Craft candy cane bow die set. This was like the negative piece that cut out, and I just matted it anyway, and it became a little candy cane. So I added it back there, and I just thought that was cute. Here's the spine. This is from that red and white Christmas by Recollections, and then this is the back. I have my handmade logo stamp here. So this opens up like this. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I love the color scheme of this. Like, it's so pretty. So here we've got a little Merry Christmas and a little tag using a tag die set. You guys know I like to cut out a bunch of tags and just like have them on hand. This is magnetized closed. This is actually using a 3/8 inch magnet right here. But then throughout the rest of this album, you guys are going to see a 1/2 inch size magnet. I think I put the 3/8 inch away already. Yeah. So this was the 3/8 inch magnet I used right here. And then the 1/2 inch you guys are going to see I used throughout the rest of this album. Both of these are from Total Element Magnets. I'm going to link them both down below. And I love these magnets. They are strong, they're sturdy, and they're a little bit thinner than the basic gray magnets that cost a fortune. So these don't cost a fortune, which I love. They're also cheaper. And you guys could also use a coupon code KarolinasKrafts for 10% off your order if you guys want to try out these magnets. But I love them. If you guys watch any of like my haul videos where I do unboxings of these, Some of you also have gotten it, and people have commented back on those videos saying how much they love these magnets. So if you guys don't trust me, go look back on those videos and see other people's comments and see what they think about the magnets as well. But I love them. So I'll link it down below. So you open this, and that was like magnetized. These two papers right here are from the Red and White Christmas by Recollections. And then I also have another tag in there. I've got this little like journal card, or you could just add a little photo, and then this little like photo match or journal card area as well. And I don't have a link to this die set. I think it's from Surprise Creations on AliExpress, but I haven't seen it available, so I haven't been able to link it. But I keep using it because I love it and I have it, so I like it. In this album, you can fit 4x5 size photos. You could do 4x6 and just crop it down a little bit. If you do, you could probably even do a 5x5, honestly, if you'd like to do that. And yeah, it just kind of fits anywhere in this album. Even if you have like here, if you wanted to, you could fit it there. I mean, that's a pocket, so you're not going to want to cover that up, but I mean, you can if you don't want to use it as a pocket. Then this opens up like this. Again, you could add a 4x5 size photo here, and actually you could add a 4x5 size photo on this photo mat area right there. And I have a die cut that says Mrs. Claus. That is a KarolinasKrafts die that I just die cut that out with, and I have a bunch in my Christmas stash just ready for me to use. So I love that. This is another little die cut somewhere in my stash. This I made a while ago, but I have had it in my Christmas bin, and I just thought it looked really cute here with like the pink and the red, so I just used it as a little decorative embellishment here. Inside here, this cut apart is from the Christmas Flora collection that says Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. And this is a little booklet. Which way does this open? I can't even remember anymore. Oh my goodness, why am I struggling here? There we go. This flips open like that. This one is from the Red and White Christmas by Recollections, and this one says Deck the Halls, and then just another like larger tag that you could use as well. So I have all of these in here. Then the next page, this is another one of the words from the KarolinasKrafts die set, and it says Nutcracker. And again, another little photo mat area. This one's a little smaller than the last one, so you would need to crop down your 4x5 size photo because this is just about 4x5. I used another little embellishment here that I cut out. This is from the KarolinasKrafts candy cane bow die set, and there's little like candy canes from it. I just cut it out to do like a little standalone candy cane, and so from that bow I was able to do the little candy cane. I was able to do this little peppermint candy right there. So it's a bow die set though, and your bow would turn out like this, but when you cut out all the pieces, you have the little candy cane, you have the other inner piece, and so you get a bunch of embellishments out of like that one thing that you would like die cut out. So I like that there. Then here I have another larger like photo mat that you can use anywhere. So you could use it here, you could use it here, so it doesn't have to just like be in this pocket. I have it here just, you know, tucked in, but the recipient that is putting in photos can use this wherever, or they could use it as a journal spot. Same thing with these tags. If you add like a 4x5 size photo, you can glue it down on 3 sides and have a little tag peeking out behind it, and it can be like a little hidden journal spot. So those don't have to stay in the pocket either. And then you could always add in additional photos in the pocket. And then I also have this little journal card as well that says Merry Christmas, and that also is just in this pocket. So yeah, you could fit 4x5 photos here and here. Then here, this is magnetized closed with a 1/2-inch magnet that I shared with you guys. And this just magnetizes and then opens up. You have space for photos. Your 4x5 size photos will fit on here either way. And then this also pulls out, so you have space for additional photos, either here, here, or you could even add photos to the back if you'd like, or you could just journal on the back and have like a secret journal spot, because most people don't look at the back, right? So that could be another little hidden journal spot right there. Then here I have an embellishment or sticker, I don't know, candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses. And this cut apart in here says Making Spirits Bright, little booklet, a tag, and another little photo mat that you could use wherever. So that just lives in here. Then this one has a belly band decorated with a little sticker from my stash. Another tag, so this one has a smaller tag, a larger tag, and a little like journal spot as well. And obviously you could tuck in other photos in here if you'd like. So if you tuck in photos here, then maybe you want to take out some of the tags and put them elsewhere, but that does look cute. Then here, this was like a little piece from the Red and White Christmas. They had like the, not Red and White Christmas, sorry, the Peppermint Stripe. So there was like a little 3x3 cut apart, but this is 4x4. So what I did is I pulled another sheet, or a sheet from here, the 6x6 pad, and this has just like a bunch of like solids that I've been trying to use up. This is also part of my paper stash smash for the month, and I just want to use up some of these like glitter and foil pieces. So I used one of the reds here. I mean, I have a scrap of the red still, as you could see, so I didn't use up even like a full-size sheet yet, but I mean, this is my attempt at trying to use it. So I used it here. It says 'tis the season to be jolly, and I think it looks really pretty with that glitter actually in here. And then this opens up and you have more space for photos here, or you could do up here and then down here. And so here you can fit cropped 4x4 photos. Here you could fit a 4x4, and these are exactly 4x4, so you would want to crop it down a little bit, maybe like 3.5 by 3.5. Ideally, what I would probably do is a 3x3 size photo. So especially here on this side. So I would do a 3x3 to leave that border. And then when this is closed, you won't see that photo. You'd still see this and it would like just look pretty. So I would do a 3x3 here, but if you wanted to do a slightly smaller 4x4 up here, you could totally do that. Or you could do a 3x3 and journal around it with like a white gel pen. So that works also. So you have space for photos there. Then here, this is another one of the words from the KarolinasKrafts die set. This one says elves, and another little photo mat area that I just kind of have tucked in here, but obviously you would, you know, put your photo on here. You could either put it on that photo mat, or you could use it without the photo mat and glue that down, and then just glue down the little elves piece also. I just have it there, and obviously it's a little loose, like you'd want to glue that down. But it's just there, so you can have it tucked under there. Then here I had this embellishment in my stash that I also just kind of felt matched with the red, the gold, the white. So I used that here. That one was like an embellishment gifted to me at some point from some kind of swap when I used to do swaps years ago, from Facebook groups, when I was just like learning crafting. Then I have a 4x4 little booklet here. I have this tag die set, or tag die that I die cut out, and this little photo mat as well that you can use, or as a journal spot. Then here we've got another word. This is another one from KarolinasKrafts. It says mistletoe. Another little photo mat area that I just kind of tucked in, but obviously you'd want to glue this down as well. Then this flips open. You have space for photos, and then this one also pulls out. So you have additional space for photos there and on the back as well. And then obviously you could add a photo to that pattern paper also. So much space for photos, you guys. I love this album style. Definitely check out the tutorial and the cutting guide. And then this side also kind of mirrors that side, but this one doesn't pull out. This one is just a flip out. So here you have this large space for either photos or journaling. So again, you could add your photo directly onto here. That closes, you won't even see it. And then you could add another one on there and on here, or journal wherever. So there's that. And then the back side, again, space for 4x5 size photos either way. So lots of space for photos, you guys. I love how this album turned out. I love the colors in this album. I think it's just so fun and so festive and pretty. And like I said, there's not a lot of greens, but I really loved the red, the white with a little bit of pink. So I thought that turned out really, really nice. And we got to smash another 6x6 pad, which, as you guys know, was called Peppermint Stripe by Recollections. I had so much fun using it. And I'm happy it's used up, and I'm happy I got to use up another 6x6 pad for the month. So we're doing good so far. All right. So anyway, that is it for today's video. check out all the information I'm going to link down below. All the dies that I use are going to be linked down below. The cutting guide, the tutorial, and whatever else I mentioned that I don't remember at this moment, but I will write it down as I'm editing this video. All right, if I miss anything, just let me know, but usually I do pretty good. All right, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.